All right, at this time, I'm going to ask everyone to please rise for a word of prayer, followed by the national anthem. God in heaven, we thank you for another day of life. We thank you for this opportunity to play the game of volleyball. I ask that you keep these ladies safe, help this to be a good, clean game, and help us to keep our Christianity intact while we do it. We pray this in your name. Amen.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang the land, the bombs bursting land, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Southwestern Adventist and Arlington Baptist, the Knights and Patriots here on YouTube. Second last home game for the 3-9 Knights as they take on the number 2 team in the NCCAA, Arlington Baptist. Second ranked in the latest coaches poll at 14-2 and 8-0 in the region. Knights are 2-2 in the Southwest region. Hi everybody, Chris Shima, glad to be with you. Once again, this is going to wrap it up this week. We'll be done on Friday. Final home game for the Knights will be against Ozark Christian Friday at 2 p.m. And Knights coming off a good weekend in Alabama. They won 2 of 3 matches at the Adventist tournament at Andrews University. They split with Union. They won an exhibition against Andrews. Andrews has a club team, so unfortunately the win doesn't count in the win column there, but a good showing by the Knights over the weekend. Arlington's been off for a little bit. They last played on Wednesday, winning in straight sets at Dallas Christian. So Arlington and the Knights meeting, first meeting this year. Patriots won both meetings last year in straight sets. Knights in the black is, it looks like that's Annie Ochoa serving to start us off. Good hitting Arlington team, as you see Schmelzer get it through the block. Sarah Schmelzer is the top hitter in NCCAA. She is hitting .429. Yeah, .429. That's not a misprint. Serving is Bryce now. That's Katie Bryce on serve. Youngberg sends it over. So does Schmelzer. Received by Key. Set by Annie. Cross court attack by Eunice Balboa. And Eunice has her first kill of the night. Eunice Balboa 34 kills now on the season, averaging close to 1%. Eunice will also serve. Balboa, 10 aces on the season. So, Arlington leads the NCAA in team hitting, obviously. They're hitting 249, and that was a nice play there by both Faith Bisfam and Youngberg also in, making it 2-1 in favor of the Knights. Set by Matthias, back row attack by Bryce is going to lead to a tied opening set. Annie Ochoa tried for the dig. Usually a good digging team at home. The Knights 15.3 digs per set at home, just 8.3 on the road. Serving Schmelzer, that's going to be long. That's really the weak spot in this Arlington team, is their serving. So not much to complain about if you're Christy McDaniel and the Patriots, but their serving at times has been a little suspect. So Bisfam serving. She's the better server, one of the better servers for the Knights. She picks up an ace there. And how about this start? Knights 4, Patriots 2. Arlington fans, this is not your normal Knights team. They have really improved in 2023. Faith Bisfam long on that one. So that makes it 4-3. Faith Bisfam picking up her 20th ace, leads the team in that category. Also leads the team with 48 kills and 6 total blocks. Welcome back indeed to Faith Bisfam this year. She's been a great presence for this team. Youngberg, a double contact. So all tied at 4 here in this opening set. Patriots have lost just 2 matches this year, as I mentioned. Always a contender, 6 national tournament appearances. Tatiana Youngberg, dig by Roberson. Bump over by Drury for Arlington. Set by Ochoa, and the hit by Fui on the near side comes right back. Balboa unable to come up with the dig. Arlington back on top by 1. It's 5-4 on 3 straight points for Arlington. Set by Roberson, a little tap, soft game by Kocher. Cross court hit by Sickles. Nicely done. Jade Sickles, 137 kills, leading the team, hitting 261, 2.58 kills per set. It is just a very deep Arlington team. Service error, the second on Arlington. That's something that, heading into this late half of the season as we get closer and closer to the region tournament that Arlington will host, that, when they start to think about maybe national tournament run, trying to get to the Final Four for the second straight year, serving's got to be an area where they're going to have to improve upon. But again, it's nitpicky stuff. Sickles is out. Coming in is Brittany Gilchrist. 11 aces on the year. Gilchrist will serve, with Arlington up now by 2, 7-5 here in set 1. Miss hit there by Balboa. Luckily, it deflected off the net. Knights were ready for it. Now here comes Arlington from the middle, and Kocher picking up the kill. Reese Kocher. 93 kills now on the season, hitting 229. Everybody, it seems like, is hitting at least 200 for this Patriots team. Good server Gilchrist sends it over. Arlington on a run after Southwestern Adventist led it 4-2. Ooh, beautiful job there by Schmelzer. You can see why she's the nation's leader in hitting percentage, finding that near sideline. So it was 4-2, 7-1 run, extended run now for Arlington here in this opening set, as that's bumped over. Received by Tackett. Tackett will hit it, and she'll hit it long and out of bounds. So Knights hanging around here early on in this opening set. Got to try to get something via the service game now. Came in with 57 aces on the year, the Knights, in their 12 matches. Big hit by Tackett, and the dig attempt might have hit the roof. It's in play in volleyball, though, as Ochoa sends it over. Now Drury from the right side. Kaylee Drury, she's hitting, just 357. Far fewer chances, though. Just 7 kills on the season, so not a lot of opportunities, but making the most of that one. Arlington first to double digits here in set 1. Drury got their first back row hit by Kocher and just booms it. A rocket to Kuro. So Amy Kuro unable to do anything with that. We have a timeout. We'll step aside. Arlington by 5. Just one more volleyball, then basketball getting in the full gear starting on Halloween with the men taking on Texas College. Be with you with volleyball on Friday against Ozark Christian. Chris Sheeman back here with you from the home studio in Cleveland, Ohio. Arlington Baptist leading it over your Knights 11-6. So it was a 4-2. Knights had a 2-point lead, 9-2 run as this set has progressed, and some discussion between the captains. I think we're ready to get back to volleyball here. Might be a rotation or substitution thing. Anywho, it's Kocher on serve, and it's out of bounds. Reese Kocher, who came in with 14 aces, tied with Katie Bryce for the lead on the team in that category, a rare mistake for her. Lexi Key serving. Drury got there first, but left it a little bit short. Schmelzer couldn't come up with it on the diving attempt. Back-to-back points for the first time in a while for the Lady Knights here as Lexi Key serves it again. Set now by Roberson. And an easy one on that left side for Schmelzer. Sarah Schmelzer, 119 kills coming in, 2.25 per set. I mentioned nation leader hitting 429. She also leads in blocks at 1.04, just over a block per set. Now in is Alexis Mathias to serve. Arlington back up by 4. Just finding that open area, that is Emily Sands. She's 8th in hitting, by the way, at 294. And she comes off the bench. That tells you what Christian McDaniel's rolling with when she comes to town. So Mathias still serving. Set there by Bizfam. A rare set by her. More power, Tackett that time. Bizfam from the middle. Reception by Gilchrist. Longest rally here in the opening set. Blocked back, and Schmelzer and Sands combining there. Sarah Schmelzer might have Bluetooth in her ear. She's listening to me every time I talk a stat about her. She proves me correct. Beautiful block there. Arlington by 6. Dig by Gilchrist. Matthias sends it over to Tackett, cross court. Lexi Key is there. Eunice Balboa sends it away. Tackett again, too long that time. The libero Blanco in. Tatiana Youngberg back in for the Knights. Ochoa gets there first. Balboa sets it up for Key from the back row. Rare attack for Lexi Key from the middle. Schmelzer sent back quickly. Joust at the net, going to be won by Schmelzer, and the point to Arlington. Arlington, the 4-time Southwest Region champions, including last year. Booming hit by Sickles. Kuro and Key both there, but unable to make anything of it. Katie Bryce serving for Arlington. They lead by 7 here in the opening set. Received by Youngberg, and Ochoa set it up for her. Dig by Bryce from the right side. Nice block there by Balboa to send it back. Eunice will serve now. Balboa, Faith Bizfam, Ochoa, and Kuro, 4 seniors. Wrapping up volleyball play. Oof. What a dig there by Balboa, but miscommunication, and Schmelzer gets another one. That is some power. That's like D1 power. That's like you're watching Nebraska on Big Ten hitting right there for Sarah Schmelzer. Youngberg, soft touch. Kocher makes it 18-10 Arlington. Sarah Schmelzer, I got to say it slow or I'm going to goof it up. She's a senior from Waxahachie. Ochoa sets it up on the near side. That was Kuro. Planells comes in. Sickles got there first, tries it from the middle. Balboa there. Kuro. Nice dig by the libero Blanco. And miss hit there by Planells. Arlington in control here in set 1. Second best team in the country, as I mentioned, according to the latest coaches poll, which just came out this afternoon. Arlington holding the number 2 spot, Manhattan Christian, which is always in the mix as the top spot. Kiara Roberson, her 9th ace of the season. Arlington first to 20, although the scoreboard still says 19. I believe it's 22-11. Let's see. Well, now it says 22-11, so I guess I was wrong. Youngberg gets there first. Ochoa. Key bumps it away. Set by Roberson over to Drury. Point to the Knights there off the hit by Kylie Drury, the freshman. She comes out, and Kira Serta coming in. Christy McDaniel is running through the lineup here in this opening set. Arlington leading by 8. And in to serve is Carmillie Liston. 5 aces on the season. I'm not sure what the holdup is, but Coach McDaniel for the Patriots checking with the judge. So Liston in to serve. And right into the net. Arlington 4 points away from taking this opening set as Gilchrist comes in to serve and Tackett also returning. Received by Balboa. Set over to Ochoa, and then it's hit out of bounds. I believe that was Kuro putting Arlington up by 9 now. Gilchrist again, the jump serve, overpass, and it is set point to Arlington. Correction, 23-13. Getting a little ahead of myself. My Phillies are on later. I'm in a hurry. Gilchrist with the ace, beautifully done, and now it's set point. So Gilchrist picking up her 12th ace of the season. And that one goes long. Still set point for Arlington, and they've got plenty of those to work with here in this opening set. Kuro will serve now. And that'll do it. 25-14. Arlington wins set 1. We'll be back with the second set in just a little bit. Don't go too far. Set 2 about to get underway. Chris Sheeman back here with you. It's Arlington by 11 in the opening set, and Alexis Matthias will serve to start the second set. Picks up an ace as she just clears the net. Lady Knights coming in at 3-9, most wins since 2018. That team went 6-21. Going to be tough this week, this Arlington team, and then Ozark's always been good. Always had competitive volleyball teams. Set by Matthias, swinging it through the block. Schmelzer with another kill to her total, and 2-zip here at the start of set 2 for Arlington Baptist. Patriots are going to be home next Tuesday. They take on Paul Quinn College. And then they do host the region tournament. That's coming up November 2nd and 3rd. Tackett. Nice block there by the Knights. They've improved on that since the last time we've seen them. Knights are doing a nice job overall in this one against Arlington, and national contender. Youngberg is back in. Ochoa serving. Now Ochoa going to set it up for Bizfam. Blanco, the libero, got there first. Nice dig there by Annie. Blanco again, first. Tackett. Long rally here. Nice dig there by, that was Kuro on the dig. And Lexi Key unable to come up with that dig. Out goes Tackett, in comes Bryce, with Arlington leading by 2. Cross-court attack is successful for Eunice Balboa. Knights led briefly in the first set, 4-2. Arlington went on an extended run and cruised in the opening set. Bizfam, another nice block. Cross court hit by Kuro. Sickles got it through the block. Kuro booms it. Blanco, a nice dig. Sickles again, right to Kuro. Faith Bizfam. Matthias got a touch. Now Sickles again. Longest rally of the match by far. Blanco again, set by Matthias. Blocked back again, Youngberg and Bizfam. We are tied at 3 here in set 2. That was a beautiful job by Matthias to sort of set it up like it was going to be a dump, and then Schmelzer with the soft touch. Arlington by 1. That was really pretty. Schmelzer serving, picks up an ace. Schmelzer came in with just 1 ace on the season. Ooh, Kuro, is it in? No, just a little bit long. Arlington pushes the lead out to 3. Lexi Key there first. Bizfam. Schmelzer. Matthias sets it up for Sands, and the cross-court attack is inbounds, they say, and that's 7-3 now for Arlington. So they're rolling with Schmelzer serving. Patriots love to see that. BizFam from the back row. Nice job by Sands to get it through the block. Knights get it over there. Set by Matthias, back to Sands, and this time plays it a little bit longer. Arlington on a roll now with 5 straight points. It's going to be another ace. So Schmelzer, who comes in with 1 ace all season long in 16 matches, has 2 here in this sequence alone. Arlington running away with it already here in set 2, up by 7, and the Knights sensing things getting away, they call for time. We'll step aside for 60 seconds. That's me, Chris Shima. Glad to be back with you from the home studio in Cleveland. You and I watching Arlington Baptist and Southwestern Adventist. 10-3 here in the second set. Arlington won set 1 by 11. Kuro, nice diving dig there by Schmelzer, and then Kocher. 8 straight points for Arlington after we were tied at 3. Knights will wrap up the home portion of the schedule. That will be on Friday against Ozark. BizFam hitting that one long, and it's 9 straight points for Arlington. Knights have been a little off today. They hit a season-high 133 against Union over the weekend. Still in the negative for the season, though. Schmelzer, that one out of bounds, and the long run ends at 9 straight points for Arlington. So Blanco coming back in. And the service error immediately puts Arlington back up by 9. MJ Lyles checking in. First appearance for her. I believe everybody has played for Christy McDaniel. I don't know if we've seen Alexa Tucker yet. Might be wrong. Nice by Bryce. Back row, Blanco hits it over. Received by Balboa. Lyles hits it. Balboa there first again. And the setup was an overpass. Sickles was ready for it, and Arlington leads by 10. Arlington just 2 more games in the regular season as well as Southwestern Adventist. So the final home game will be against Ozark on Friday for the Knights, and then the Knights will go to Arlington. That will end the regular season on the 26th, which is not this Thursday, but next Thursday. So that wraps up the regular season. And as I mentioned, then the Patriots hosting the Southwest Region Tournament November 2nd and 3rd. Carmilli Liston in to serve. Floats it over, received by Kocher. Here is Lyles. And MJ Lyles picking up her 3rd kill of the season. Sickles comes out. Gilchrist comes in. Tackett back in for Bryce for the Patriots. Ochoa in the air. Biggest lead now for Arlington, out to 11 with Gilchrist serving. Brittany Gilchrist, the freshman for Waller. It's been a rough second set for the Lady Knights. Liston sets it up, hit over by Ochoa. Lyles got there first. Overpass comes back. Nice block back there by Liston, but eventually Arlington wins the battle. Increasing their biggest lead out to 13 here in set 2. Booming hit by Kocher. Blanco sets it up, back row attack by Gilchrist. And double contact that time. Arlington cruising. 14-2, unbeaten in the region. I'm not sure who's going to challenge them. Usually it's Randall, Ozark sometimes in the mix. We'll see what kind of team Ozark has on Friday when they come to Keene. But Kocher again finding the space. Arlington first to 20. Arlington went on a 9-0 run after we were tied at 3 here in this opening set. It's 17-2 extended run here in the set, and the Knights are just not accurate right now. So Arlington 4 points away as Zeta, Rojas will come in for Arlington. Confusion about who she's coming in for. Is she coming in for Gilchrist? Yeah. So that means Sydney Davis will serve for the Patriots as Christy McDaniel again going deep into her rotation. That's going to go out of bounds. Roberson, I believe. Kuro will serve for the Knights. Ooh. Boy, Kocher, Reese Kocher, the junior, 229 hitter. Came in with 92 kills. She might be approaching 100, the century mark here tonight, as Eunice is long on that one. Blanco serving. And it is set point for Arlington. Won the first set 25-14. They're up even bigger here in set 2. Knights just able to get it over. And that finds the back line. And Arlington cruising. 25-6 here in set 2. They lead the match overall 2-0. We'll be back with the third set here in just a moment. On to set 3 we go with Arlington in control of this one. Trying to sweep the Knights. And Renee Liston in for the first time to serve. Schmelzer is back in, gets it through the block. Arlington winning the first set 25-14 and the second by 19. Katie Bryce, freshman, serving now for Christy McDaniel's team. Bizfam. Boy, when they get it to her, she is money in the bank. I don't think she's the best hitter. I think Annie Ochoa is the best hitter at 144, but Faith leading the team coming into play with 48 kills, 19 aces, 6 total blocks, and helps even this early set 3 at 1 apiece. Ochoa gonna pick up a kill. Annie Ochoa with a nice cross-court attack. 2-1 now for SWAU. Now Balboa will serve. Bryce on the reception. Oof. Down the line, Sayans. Came in as a 294 hitter. Arlington ties it at 2 here in the early going. Sickles coming back in. Bizfam, dig by Bryce, dump. A long one by Matthias. Ochoa on the hit. They set it up for Annie again. Couple of nice digs here in this rally by Bryce. Sickles now through the block. Balboa was there. Bizfam also through the block. Bryce yet again is there. Sickles tries it again. Deja vu, it's Groundhog's Day. Overpass there, but recovered nicely. Kocher, beautifully done. I'm not sure if that was Sands who served that or set that up. Off the slight overpass, Arlington recovers. They lead by 1, 3-2 here in set 3. Rashima, glad to be back with you. Schmelzer serving. Served during that 9-0 run by the Patriots in the second set. Soft touch by Sands there. Nicely done by Ochoa down the line. All tied at 3 here in set 3. Rivero Blanco coming back in. Faith Bizfam to serve. Planels checks in for SWAU for the libero Lexi Key. Air on the serve. Arlington by 1 again. Drury back in for Arlington. Schmelzer soft touch. Youngberg was ready for it. Blocked there by Kocher and Drury. Youngberg through the block, and she's going to have a kill. We are tied at 4 here in the third set. Knights fighting to stay in the match. Arlington looking to make it a quick trip down to Keene. Nebakira checking in, Denise Nebakira, for the first time today, as Liston serves for the Knights. Drury gonna send that one long. Knights have their first lead since it was 4-2 in the opening set. I don't think the Knights led at any point in set 2. So Liston still serving. So that was into the net. Knights match their biggest lead of the night now at 6-4, with Liston still serving. Knights waking up a little bit after sleepwalking through that second set. Sickles cross court. Liston got there first. Here's Nebakira bumping it over. See by Blanco. Set goes to the middle, and Kocher not messing around here tonight. She has been on the money. Gilchrist back in to serve. Tackett also back out there for Arlington Baptist. Nebakira on this reception. They set it up for her on the near side. Dig by Gilchrist. Set goes to Drury, and the block, Planells was there. Nebakira also there. Out of bounds. Point goes to Arlington. We are tied at 6. See if Arlington can go on a run. That's what the Knights have to avoid now. That's what happened when it was 4-2 in the first set. Miss hit by Nebakira. Soft touch there by Annie. And right into the face, Tackett. Lexi Key, nothing she could do. So Arlington flips it now, 4 straight points, and they lead by 2. Gilchrist, Nebakira there first. And that just cleared. Nicely done on the recovery there by Arlington. Wasn't pretty, but it leads to a point thanks to the cross-court attack by Drury. 5 straight to Arlington. Now they lead by 3. Gilchrist, received by Balboa. Nebakira hits it over and has a kill. Kind of catching Arlington. The Patriots napping a bit there. Ends a 5-0 run by the Patriots. Annie Ochoa to serve now for your Knights. I'm telling you, Kocher, I've been impressed with Schmelzer, but her stats told me that, you know, she's kind of been as advertised. Kocher doesn't get quite the notoriety, but she is something else. Overpass. Tackett got there first. Schmelzer, speaking of which, back in. Helps with that block, combining with Drury. Nebakira sending it over. Blanco got there. Now Tackett has it blocked back. So the blocking's been nice today for the Knights. Planells and Nebakira that time. So Planells has come in. Had a couple of nice ones. Youngberg combined with Bizfam a few times earlier in the match. Lexi Key serving now at 10-8. And quickly Tackett answers right back. Tara Tackett, 106 kills. One of 3 players over the century mark in kills on the season, hitting .253. Nobody who plays regular, is in the regular rotations for Christy McDaniel is hitting below 200. In fact, I don't think anybody's, well, let's see. Kocher's at 229. That's the worst you're going to find. Unbelievable. One of the things, you know, I've seen Arlington for 10 years. Mostly basketball, but they are a good recruiting athletic department. They have been ever since Cliff and Christie started the programs, plural. Soccer is kind of struggling. We saw their soccer teams this year, and Knights handled them pretty easily, but volleyball has been a constant. Men's and women's basketball have been a constant as well. Mathis is serving. Alexis Mathis. Hoping Arlington out to a 6-point lead here in this third set. Back row hit by Lexi Key and violation on the Knights. Set by Mathis, cross-court hit by Schmelzer, and Arlington doubling up the Knights, who will call for time. I don't know what they're going to say in that timeout, but good luck. Arlington is rolling along as they usually do. We'll be back after the timeout. So the Knights led 6-4, 12-2 since then, as another violation at the net on the Knights. Arlington winning set 1, 25-14, cruising in set 2, 25-6. Up by 9 here in the third set. Mathis still serving. Bizfam gets it over. Mathis is there, set by Blanco. Nice block there by Sands and Schmelzer. The rally continues. That's going to be just, oh, it's in bounds, they say. Wow, I thought Schmelzer hit it a little bit long there. The official says no. Run that one back. Don't have time for it right now. Doesn't look like, as Mathis and Arlington up over hit there. Mathis tack it. Nice dig by Lexi Key. And she'll send it over. Schmelzer again. Let's run that last point back and see if that looks into you. Ooh. Well, I think they got it right now that I look at it a second time. No way I could be a volleyball official. I don't have the reaction times for it. BizFam sends it over. Schmelzer, that time, it's out of bounds. Arlington still in control, though. 6 points away from a sweep here at SWAU as Youngberg comes back in, and Renee Liston also back out there. She'll serve. Through the block, Tackett. Youngberg, and another violation on the Knights. So not the cleanest third set for the Lady Knights, and the Patriots first to 20. It is Sydney Davis in to serve. Zeta Rojas comes back in. Jade Sickles back in. Oh, the comebacker. Schmelzer, somehow it was kept alive momentarily by the Knights, but Arlington wins out in the end. A for effort, though, by the Knights. What a job by Schmelzer. She's fun to watch. Davis still serving. Youngberg there first. Bizfam. And was it touched? Yes. Arlington still 4 points away. Knights, no room for error here. As Ochoa comes in, Balboa will serve for SWAU. Rojas sets it up for Lyles on the opposite side. And right there is Schmelzer on the overpass. Sarah Schmelzer, not known for her serving, has 2 aces here tonight and helped in that big long run earlier. Something with the rotation there. I believe that's the signal by the official. So the point goes to Arlington. And now they're only 2 away. Patriots doing what they do. Ochoa picking up the kill. And now Bizfam will serve. Planell's back in. Here's Kocher back out there. Liston gets there first. Planell's from the middle. Blanco the dig. Soft touch that time by Kocher and miss hit by Liston, and it is match point for Arlington. 24-10. They won the first set 25-14, won set 2 25-6, and have a lot of match points to work with here. They only need the 1. Nope. My correction, Liston able to get it over. Here is Kocher. Liston with the set. Back row hit by Balboa, and that is out of bounds, and that is all she wrote for this one. Arlington goes to 15-2, stays unbeaten in the region, winning in 3 straight sets. The Knights are 3-10 now, 1-5 at home and 2-3 in the region. We'll be with you for our home finale for volleyball on Friday. It's a 2 p.m. start against Ozark Christian. Once again, Arlington wins it in 3 straight sets.